Hello everyone and welcome to the match preview. Sunderland host Manchester United at the Stadium of Light this weekend. Boy, that's a sentence 4 years ago I never thought I'd be saying anytime soon, but there we are. Sunderland are playing Man United. What was the score last time we played Man United? Do you remember at home?
I don't know, but Man United at home always makes me think of a stripper and Stanley Varga. Yeah.
That's the niche reference.
It was when we could have gone top of the league. Some December. Is it December?
Is that the
late
one
December
where
game?
Dwight York handled the ball? Or Andy
That's
Cole, one of them.
Andy Cole. Yeah, he handled the ball. Yeah, and they scored 1-0. But the game was interrupted by a stripper. I think it's the only time I've ever seen a stripper at a game. Anyway, that's all I ever think of with Man United.
Strippers,
at home.
fair enough.
And Man United at home, that's what I think of. Yeah. I can't think of any other memorable performance against Man United at home that I've witnessed.
We beat them when Kone scored, although I don't think it was actually given to him, under Allardyce.
Yeah.
I remember beating them in the Worthington Cup, or the League Cup as it was, 2-1 in 2000.
Yes. And then we went to
there was a
went
fire
to their place.
at the stadium that night. Do you remember that?
I don't remember. No. I don't remember that.
There was. I'm pretty. Somebody in the comments could correct us, but I'm pretty sure there was a fire at the stadium like that night, in like the corporate areas.
Yeah.
Last time we played Man United at home, we got beat 3-0. And Seb
Who were the goal scorers?
Guess. It's 2017.
2017.
I'm looking forward to you just being totally whack here.
I've got absolutely no idea who was playing up.
I feel like you're either gonna go like so historic. You're gonna say somebody like David Beckham or something.
Who was playing for Man United up
Right,
front?
I can tell you that one of them
is
still an active player.
One of them is barely.
No, not barely.
Who was playing up front? Good God.
He wasn't.
Was there? I feel like there was. Was there some Scandi up front for them?
What on earth is a Scandi?
A Scandinavian player.
Oh, okay. Yes, there is.
Yeah. Give me his initials. I can't remember.
Oh, I can't give you his initials.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
I'm sure this is great viewing for all of you.
It's terrible. And I think he was only there for 2 seasons.
He was.
And he was a bit of a flop. And he was a bit of a flop.
No, he wasn't. Not at Man United. That's not fair.
All right. Okay. I'm not going to remember his name.
Let's say that Sunderland did try to sign him when he was young.
Oh, God, no. When he was young?
Yeah. I think it was like Lillian Laslands was signed instead.
That's the story of our life, isn't it? Could have signed Maradona, signed Lillian Laslands.
He scored a crazy goal against England once. He's got long hair.
Oh. No.
Right, okay. If you don't name a player in the next 5 seconds, I'm just going to tell you.
5. No. Stop it. He played. Stop it. He's got blonde hair. Diego Forlan.
Diego Forlan? I said long hair, not blonde hair.
Long hair. Forlan had long hair.
Forlan played for Man United 15 years before this.
Really? That long ago? Good God, I might have killed her. Go on then. Who's this fella?
Zlatan.
Huh? Ibrahimovic. Yeah.
Yeah. Then Henrik Mkhitaryan, and then the player that still technically plays for Man United, Marcus Rashford. So there we go. Anyway, Man United.
I remember my friend who was a Man United supporter when Ibrahimovic signed that season. He said, "What we're signing him for? He's past it."
Well,
I thought it was a great signing. He was just
doing
a European tour, wasn't he? Play for someone different every year.
Right. Let's talk a little bit about Man United, though. We've been sidetracked. So
we have. Man United is all about Michael Carrick and Bruno Fernandes, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, you know that I hate Michael Carrick. And
I do know, because everything that he sees that goes against him is the worst decision he's ever seen in football.
Yes, yeah.
And any of the actually terrible decisions in football, I'm sorry, I didn't see that, is Michael Carrick's answer.
Yeah.
And this is why you hate him.
It is. I despise him.
Yeah.
Absolutely despise him. So Man United form-wise, I just go through recent form. Beat Liverpool at the weekend. Beat Brentford the weekend before. Beat Chelsea the weekend before. So nice 3-game run. Did lose
Yeah.
against Leeds at home. Drew away at Bournemouth. They also lost away at Newcastle. Quite comically, where Newcastle were down to 10 men and they somehow ended up losing 2-1. So kind of a mixed bag, but largely very good
Yeah. Yeah.
since Carrick came in.
When did he arrive? What, 13th of January or something? Is that when he
It was
arrived?
January-ish. Amarim's last game was like New Year's Day against Leeds.
So he arrived probably after the 4th with their last fixture around about then. Now, I've been thinking about them because I, like you, am deeply suspicious of Michael Carrick, and yet he's gone on a really good run, and he's done tremendously. But I think we pointed this out before. I mean, he has not beaten any of the teams that he used to play against regularly in the Championship, and I think that's kind of important. So he's played Leeds twice in his time.
No,
I think
once.
it's once. It was just the Leeds 4th of January. Is that after Amarim?
That's Amarim's last game.
4th of January. Okay. So he failed to beat Burnley and he lost to Leeds. Now you might think, well, that's just unlucky. But I'm not so sure. In a run of grand form and grand victory, I think it is important that those managers know exactly how Carrick plays.
So just to jump in there, Darren Fletcher actually took the first Burnley game.
Did he
So he's
really?
only
He's
so
only lost
Fletcher
to
was at,
Leeds.
so your
Okay.
point maybe doesn't
Maybe redundant.
it
Yeah.
doesn't have the same heavy weight that maybe you were trying to make. Unfortunately,
Perhaps.
I wish that I could say you were right in the but I mean he did lose against Leeds though.
He
You
did.
know,
He's
is
drawn
that.
other games. I just think amongst this massive form, I still think he's suspect. He plays just the standard football that he used to play at Borough, 4-2-3-1. It's really high tempo, and he keeps it up for quite a long time. But they miss a lot of chances as well. It's exactly like Borough used to play. They just have more quality players to make this happen. Their linchpin of assists instead of Hayden Hackney is Bruno Fernandes, and everyone's raving about how many goal involvements he's got with his assists. So I do think the answer to beating Carrick, which a lot of teams worked out, after 2 or 3 years in the Championship, is that you stop the pivot in the middle of the park and you stop a lot of their play. They will play the ball through the centre, and then that ball will be spun wide in the final third. And I think I think we know what to expect there, and I don't think he will play any differently. I also think that the fast pace of their play is something they can't keep up, although they keep it up longer than they did under Amarim. But they have conceded 15 goals under Carrick, maybe less actually. If they took where are we? When was he took the Leeds game on the 4th, so they've conceded 14 goals under Carrick since he took charge. 6 of them have been in the last 10 minutes of the game. And I think half those goals being in the last 10 minutes of the game, given the franticness with which they play at pace. And if you've watched the Borough team, then you're looking at a more skillful, more incisive version of that team. So I think that Regis will know this. And I think if you stop the pivot and Fernandes and you pounce on him in the middle of the park, you don't have to deal with nearly half the threat that Man United will pose in the way that he plays. No, I think Farke knows that. I think Regis knows that. Or at least I hope that that's the case, because they played against him and they've seen the way his teams play frequently and they've already studied him. And if you talk second season syndrome, this is why I suspect him. This is why I don't think Man United should appoint him. I think if come around next season, everyone will have him figured again.
Yeah.
I might be overly optimistic here, but
I don't rate him. And I think
Yeah.
that he had 3 years at Middlesbrough where basically did this. He went into Middlesbrough mid-season, did amazing, got them in the playoffs. They fell short, they were unlucky, and then they were crap for 2 years with a brilliant team, a
But
team
they,
that
they flattered to deceive. They had people talking about, oh, it's going to click for them because they've got massive amounts of chances and they're always on the attack. But they
yeah
didn't have the biggest number of big chances missed in the season we got promoted. Something daft like
correct.
that. And this
I
is the same thing.
But what I would say is you look at that Man United team,
Yeah.
right? I'm not sold on the defense. I mean, I look at Dallo, Maguire, Heaven, and Shaw. That was the back four on Saturday. Not great. Oh, on Sunday, sorry, against Liverpool. Not great. But that midfield of Casemiro, he's got Manu playing now, then Mbumo, Fernandez, Cunha, and Sesko. That is a threatening front sort
And
of four.
they, yeah, and playing the way that he did with Borough, which is the same way here, you'll just have a greater caliber of player who'll be much more clinical in
Yeah,
their style. But that's the key to beating Borough when we were in the Championship under Carrick was to kill the ball in the midfield at the pivot, and so you have to kill you have to kill the ball with Fernandez and with Casemiro. If you can do that and disrupt that, your life will be a lot easier against Man United, I think.
yeah. I mean, we'll do our team selection and stuff, but as a preview to that, Man United are very bad at defending in transition. So that being the case, I think that you sacrifice the ball if you're Sunderland in this game. You give Man United as much of it as they possibly want. If they want to sit on it for 70% of the game, you let them do it, and then you yourself just try and hit them with pace on the break, which is why do you play Isidore for this game? Do you play Talby for this game? Do you even try and see, is Angulo fit? Is Traore fit? Do you try and get proper wingers playing? Because I think this is a game that's crying. The only way Sunderland win, in my view, is successful transition.
It's like a winning goal at Chelsea. That's how you win.
Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah. You just gotta. If you're good in the
Yeah.
transition, you've got a good chance of winning. If we aren't good in transition, we will struggle because we aren't going to get periods of possession that are
And
particularly
in the
long.
game, we beat Carrick's Borough in those 2 seasons in the Championship as well. That's how we won
Yeah,
on the break like that. So I do think that that's what will happen. That's what we'll see. I mean, do Man United have anything to play for?
no,
They've got nothing to play for except an injury with the World Cup coming.
but they didn't look like a team on. I mean, they were playing Liverpool, but they look
Yeah,
pretty.
it's easy to get up for Liverpool at home. Is it easy to get up? I mean, they have guaranteed Champions League football. They will have got all the bonuses they've got. Surely they look at the World Cup and say, here we are, Sunderland away.
Maybe
It's not so bad. Fingers crossed. I mean, I know that professional footballers don't think like that.
no.
But, I mean, I don't know. I mean, if you have a chance next week to play for the county or go to an England trial when you're a kid, you're like, you maybe don't go in for those full-blooded tackles today because you just want to be ready for that tomorrow. I don't know.
I know what you mean. I mean, I don't disagree. It might play a
Yeah.
factor in it. I don't know. I mean, especially now you're in May. I think psychologically that the World Cup's now next month. It's like
Yeah.
when it's in April, it feels a bit further away. But now you've got 3 Premier League games left. You're already sorted in the league. Maybe you do, but then they're also, how much do they care about records? How much does Bruno Fernandes care about being the record assist or whatever it is he's chasing right now?
Yeah. Well,
Probably
maybe.
does.
And he'll get plenty of ball and plenty of opportunity to do that because of the way Carrick plays.
Yeah.
But they can't catch second place. They can't fall out of the Champions League. So what's in a 50-50 for them?
Maybe.
Not a fat lot, really. Not a
Maybe.
fat lot.
So, what else do you want to talk about with Man United? Is there much else to talk about with them? I mean, we know that they're going to dominate the ball. We know that they're
Yes.
a very creative team, and we know they've got good players at the top of the pitch. Sesko
Yeah.
is a pretty good target man, and Mbumo's got pace. Cunha
Great
is
pace.
got an X
Yeah.
factor. Manu's doing really well at the minute. Casemiro scored like 10 goals this season, so he's a threat from set pieces.
I think we'll be under the cosh quite a bit, but
Same.
I think we can absorb that. I think they'll have a great deal of pace, and yet somehow we have to be brave. We have to try and meet that midfield in Casemiro and Fernandes. We have to try and disrupt their passing If we can do that, they'll still get a lot of chances. It'll still be frenetic. They'll still come at us hell for leather. And this is a game for which I am grateful we have a cautious manager who will try not to throw it away in the first half hour. I think we're going to need that. And I think he'll be well prepared. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see some late goal for us. It might not be a winner, but I wouldn't be surprised if they conceded in the last 10 minutes again. It's when they concede the majority of their goals, proportionally. So half of their goals. So yeah, fingers crossed. If we can be tough and organised, it's our penultimate home game. I mean, what a result it would be if they're motivated for anything. Surely beating Manchester United at home is something to be motivated for.
Yeah.
Let's hope so.
Okay, well, I think that just about sums up the preview. We'll do our lineup and predictions on Patreon, so check that out if you want to see what we are predicting. And we will see you soon for another video.